بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له أشهد أن نبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. Welcome, my brothers in Islam, to the 52nd lesson of Arabiyyah Bayna Yadayk, Book 1, Part 1. We stopped actually at page 20, as you can see, page 20 of Book 1, Part 1, the new version. وانتهينا من التدريب الأولي. We finished the first exercise. هناك ملاحظة, there is a note. طالبة, as you can see the picture, طالبة, صورة الطالبة, the picture of the female student. وفي النسخة القديمة, in the old copy, it's مهندسة instead of طالبة. So in the older version, we're talking still about the brown book, not the yellow book. We actually never talk about the yellow book. As you can see, my brothers in Islam, you can see here muhandisatun instead of talibatun. So for those brothers who have muhandisatun there, that's because that's a little bit an older version. So I hope you have marked this dictation, inshallah. As you can see, I have dictated upon you the words from bottom left to bottom right, and then the middle line, and then the top line, as you can see. نذهب إلى, we go to التدريب الثاني, the second exercise. ضع علامة صح أمام الكلمة المطابقة في كل مجموعة كما في المثال. ضع, put علامة صح, a tick, a check. أمام, ما معنى أمام؟ أمام عكس is the opposite of خلف. أمام عكس خلف. أمام, my brothers in Islam, means in front of, and it's the opposite of خلف, what means behind. And we have another word for خلف in the Arabic language, that is وراء, with the همزة على السطر, with the hamza on the line. Both mean behind. وهما منصوبان, and both of them, huma and them two, they are منصوبان. They have both a fatha, as you can see, أمام and خلف. So it's not because it's an object, you know that the nouns, they get a fatha when they become an object. But أمام and خلف have standard by default a fatha. وهما منصوبان لأنهما, because them two, because they two, ظرف زمان, because both of them are ظرف مكان, عفوا, because both of them are ظرف مكان. ظرف with the alif is a dual form. So because both of them are ظرف مكان, and ظرف مكان is an adverb of place. Okay, we have also ظرف زمان, what is an adverb of time. وهما أيضا, and both of them are also, and this is related to what we see in the book here. وهما أيضا مضافان. So both of them are also مضاف. Okay, مضافان is a dual form. What I actually mean with this is that the word after أمام and the word after خلف gets automatically a kasra. Look, الكلمة, أمام الكلمة. Okay, because the الكلمة is مضاف إليه. So أمام is مضاف, the added, and الكلمة is مضاف إليه, the added too. So a few examples, أو مثالان سأعطيكم مثالين. I will give you two examples. المسجد أمام البيت. The masjid is in front of the house. المسجد خلف البيت. The masjid is behind the house. So place or put a check or a tick in front of the similar word. المطابقة is the similar. And before that, my brothers in Islam, the word الكلمة غير الكلام. الكلمة is different from the word الكلام. الكلام is the speech or the talk, and الكلمة what has a ta, unlike الكلام. الكلمة is the word. So don't mix. لا تخلط بين الكلمتين. Don't mix between the two words. طيب, we go to the word المطابقة. I've mentioned it means the similar. So put the tick in front of the similar word. المطابقة has a kasra because it's a na'tun, it's an adjective. An adjective is a word that follows the haraka of the previous word. So الكلمة has a dhamma. Likewise, المطابقة, it's an adjective, na'tun. And another word for adjective is sifatun with sad and ta marbuta. So it has to follow, it's a follower. And na'tun is a follower. So it has a kasra as well. وهي عكس المختلفة. So the word المطابقة or المطابقة in its root form, because a noun has a dhamma in its root form, عكس is the opposite of المختلفة. So the similar and the different. المختلفة is the different. ومطابقة, the word مطابقة مرادفة لكلمة is similar to the word مماثلة. Okay, so we have two words with the same meaning, مماثلة and مطابقة. Okay, and you can say, أخي, that is why are you saying this now? Because after 2 pages, at the top of page 22, we have this word. As you can see in the 5th تدريب. وستأتي هذه الكلمة, this المماثلة, this word will come, وستأتي and will come, هذه الكلمة, this word, بعد الصفحتين, after 2 pages, inshallah. وهي, the word المطابقة, وهي اسم فاعل, it's اسم فاعل, the noun of the doer, من الفعل, from the verb. So it goes back and it's extracted from the verb. طابق خالد بين الشيئين. Okay, طابق خالد بين الشيئين. It means Khalid made 2 things identical. Okay, or he identified between 2 things. Or it means he made 2 things the same. So طابق يطابق, طابق, I don't have to mention that يطابق is مضارع and طابق is أمر. مطابقة مصدر, what means sameness or matching. فهو مطابق, identical, اسم فاعل. And we have here the feminine اسم فاعل المطابقة in the book. Identical, confirming, congruent, compatible. And as you can see, there are multiple meanings. والمفعول مطابق. فائدة, a benefit. The word طابق, what looks a bit similar to the he past tense, طابق. طابق means a floor or level. أسكن في الطابق الخامس. أسكن في الطابق الخامس. I live in the 5th floor. نعم. في كل مجموعة كما في المثال, in every group like in the example. So put a tick in front of the similar word in every group like in the example. So مجموعة is a group. تستخدم كذلك لغير الأشخاص. تستخدم, it's used, كذلك also, لغير الأشخاص, for other than people. So مجموعة, as you can see, we're talking here about, we have here 5 مجموعات. We have in this book, we have in this تدريب 5 مجموعات, 5 groups. So what I actually want to say is مجموعة can be a group of people, but it can also be something outside people. It can be an object. Okay. So you say, for example, مجموعة من الناس, a group of people, or مجموعة من الأشخاص, what means the same, a group of people. But like I said, it can also be used for other than people. So you say مجموعة من الكتب, what means a collection of books, a series of books, all meanings of the word مجموعة, a set of books, a compilation of books. Okay, so مجموعة has multiple meanings. Like I said, it can be used for people and can also use for other than people. مجموعة من الأقلام, a set of pens. الجمع, my brothers in Islam, the plural is مجموعات. مجموعات ومجاميع, ممنوع من الصرف. مجاميع has one ضمة. والجمع الأول أشهر, and the first جمع, the first plural is more famous. So مجموعات is more famous than مجاميع. ومجموعة, what means group, مرادفة لي is similar to, and there are multiple words for group in the Arabic language. Okay, there are multiple words for group in the Arabic language, but you have to understand that the words that I will mention now, inshallah, with their plural form, they're only used for people. They're not used, for example, a set of books. مجموعة, you can use it for people and objects, but these words that I'm going to mention now, they can only be used with people. مثلا, for example, جماعة is a group of people. والجمع جماعات. فرقة is a group. It can also be used for sect. الجمع فرق. حزب is also a group or a party. والجمع أحزاب. طائفة, a group or a sect. والجمع طائفات وطوائف, ممنوع من الصرف. والجمع الثاني أشهر. The second plural form is more famous. So طوائف is more famous than طائفات. كل هذه الكلمات, all these words that I've just mentioned here at the end, تستخدم, are used للأشخاص فقط, for people only. فلا يمكن استخدامها, so it's not possible to use them في سياق التدريب, in the context of the exercise الذي معنا, that is with us. So here we can only say مجموعة, we cannot change it to فرقة, for example. Brothers in Islam, this تدريب is so easy. هذا التدريب سهل جدا. This exercise is very easy. هذا التدريب سهل with sin جدا. إذن, so المثال, the example هو, where is the same word in the group? Is it under alif, ba, jim or dal? It's jim. Actually, you look for the same word in the first line. Okay, we go to the second line, طبيبة, you search for the same word and then يعني you put a check next to that word or in front. نعم أمام in front of that word. So طبيبة, as you can see in the second line, is under جيم. And then we have أنت مهندسة and أخ. What I want you to do, my brothers in Islam, is to start and making those checks now of those ticks now, inshallah. Bismillah, you start. طيب أيها الإخوة, brothers in Islam, إذن واحد جيم, اثنان دال. Sorry, the second one is not below جيم but is below دال. ثلاثة is جيم. أربعة is با. وخمسة جيم. أيها الإخوة, all my brothers in Islam, اغلقوا الكتب, close the books. اغلقوا الكتب تماما, close the books completely. I will start inshallah with a small dictation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put benefit in it. There are 20 words inshallah that I will dictate upon you, and you have to put the translation next to the word that I will dictate upon you. So I start, for example, now, Bismillah, I will start with if I tell you the Arabic word, you write the English dictation, it's quite hard if you have not studied the vocabulary well. But I want to make it a bit harder for you. I want to mention the English so you remember the Arabic word and write down the Arabic words. I think that is harder, and that's for your own benefit, inshallah. So rather than saying, for example, because I wanted to say wahidun, hada, number one, hada. So you write down hada. You remember that there is no alif between the ha and the dal, although you pronounce it. But there is one at the end of the word, hada. And then you write this. You write hada with full shekel, with the harakat, and then you write this masaklan. But inshallah, I want to do it the other way around. I want to start with saying wahidun, this masaklan. So you know what to write because I've already told you now. Wahidun, this masaklan. Ithnani. If I go too fast, you can also always pause. Ithnani, she. Thalathatun, he. Arba'atun, this, feminine. Khamsatun, a male student. Sittatun, a male doctor. Sab'atun, a female student. Thamaniyatun, a female doctor. Tis'atun, where. Ashratun, I or me. Ihda ashrata, you male. Ithnata ashrata, what's 12? You female. ثلاث عشرة, a female teacher. أربع عشرة, a female engineer. نعم. نعم. إذن 13 14 was female engineer. 15 was نعم. I made a mistake in the number, so it's 11 12 and now 13 and then 14 and now we have 15, what is 15, a male engineer. 16, a male teacher. 17, sister. 18, خالد. 19, a brother. 20, خليل. طيب أيها الإخوة, my brothers in Islam, افتحوا الكتب, open the books, وصححوا هذا التدريب and mark this exercise أو هذا الإملاء, this dictation. As you can see, I've used the order of the book, starting with the first line from right to left and the second line from right to left, etc. So you mark now, inshallah. You should not have more than 5 mistakes. And after finishing the marking or correction, I will mention the meanings, because you can still make a mistake in that. It's still counted as a mistake. إذن هذا this masculine, هي she, هو is he, هذه is this feminine, طالب is a student, masculine, طبيب is a male doctor, طالبة is a female student, طبيبة is a female doctor, أين is where, أنا is I, أنت is you male, أنت is you feminine, مدرسة is a female teacher, مهندسة is a female engineer, مهندس is a male engineer, مدرس is a male teacher, أخت is sister, خالد means eternal, أخ means brother, and خليل is closest friend. الصفحة 21, the 21st page. التدريب الثالث, third exercise. اقرأ, read, ثم ضع, then put, علامة خطأ, the incorrect sign, بجانب, next to, الكلمة المختلفة, the different word, في كل مجموعة, in every group, كما في المثال, like in the example. So as you can see, we have 4 groups. لدينا 4 مجموعات. We have 4 groups. في كل مجموعة, in every group, 3 كلمات. We have 3 words. واحدة منها, one of them, مختلفة عن الباقي, is different from the rest. So in each group you have 1 odd word, and we have to cross that out. So المثال, in the example you see that أخت is the different word from the أخ. Okay, so this is what it means. Going back quickly, or going back to the top of the tadrib, bijanibi is an interesting word. B is a harfu jarrin, it's a preposition, as you know, what means literally with, but not in this context. And whenever you have a harfu jarrin, you have something after it, what is the word, the noun affected by the harfu jar, and that is called ismun majrurun. So janibi, as you can see with the kasra, it's called ismun majrurun, the noun affected by the preposition, by the harfu jar. But this ismun majrurun, what is janibi, is at the same time mudafun. It's added. So where is the added to? The word affected by the mudaf, that's the mudafun ilayh, that's al-kalimati. So read, then put the wrong sign, literally the wrong sign, bijanibi next to al-kalimati, the word al-mukhtalifati, the different word. So al-kalimati here is mudafun ilayh. And bijanibi is a very famous word. And you can attach pronouns to it. So for example, when you say next to me, bijanibi, you see the ya comes out. What is me? Bijanibika, next to you masculine. Bijanibiki, next to you feminine. Bijanibikuma, next to you two, whether two male, two female, or one male, one female. Bijanibihi, next to him. As for next to her, bijanibiha. As for next to us, bijanibina. As for next to them, male, bijanibihim. As for next to you lot, bijanibikum. That's for the masculine. Bijanibikunna is you lot feminine. Next to you lot feminine. So like as you can see, you can combine this word with pronouns, and you can also use it without pronouns. For example, next to the house, bijanibil bayti. You see, al-bayt is mudafun ilayh. Next to the house. Bijanibil masjidi, next to the masjid. If we remove the ba of bijanibi, then we have the word janibun. Okay, and janibun has a totally different meaning. Janibun and janbun. Okay, janbun and janibun has two other meanings what are totally different, especially when you combine it with the word al-insan. So janibul insani or janbul insani, it means they're muradifani, they have two meanings, and wahuma shiqul insan, and both of them are the meaning the shiq of the human. Shiqun and janibun and janbun means flank or waist, so the waist of the human being. So janibun can be a waist, the waist of the human being, and also janbun, and also shiqun, but I have to say something that kalimatu janbun, the word janbun, أكثر استخداما is more used لهذا المعنى for this meaning. So janbun is more used for waist, but both can also mean waist. Both mean waist, janibun and janbun. وكلمة, and the word janib or janibun, التي تعني, that means waist and also next to, تستعمل في المعنى الثاني أكثر, is more used in the second meaning, what is next to. So what I actually want to say with this, janibun means next to, janibun means waist and next to, but it's more used for next to, the word janibun. Janbun is only waist. Okay, so this is some extra meaning. والجمع جنوب, waists, جنوب. انظر, look, غير مأمور, without being ordered, look, إلى, to, سورة آل عمران, سورة آل عمران, 191 آية 191. وسورة القصص, look to سورة القصص الآية السادسة والأربعون, and the آية 46, the 46th آية. And المختلفة, as you know, that what I mean, the different meaning من الكلمتين الأخريين, from the two other words. نعم. And I will stop here inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.